Hi everyone, this is Nataraj. I'm back with the other video. In this video, I'm going to talk about that attaching the persistent disk to an instance on GCP using Terraform. Why do we need the persistent disk? When you are working with a virtual machine, the underlying storage is empowered, which means that the data is lost once the instance is terminated. To retain the data even the instant is terminated, then the persistent disk comes into the play. Also, they provided the independent storage solutions that can deep coupling the data from the compute resource and the data durability. Benefit of using the persistent disk. So we can see the one by one. The first one is the data durability. The persistent disk are designing to provide the high durability, ensure that the data is remaining safe even the hardware failures. Next one is the data persistence. Your data is retained across the instant restart. You do not need to worry about that losing that valuable information during the instant maintenance. Next one is that highly performance. Your application is run as the efficient without performance degradations. Next one is the independent management. You can attach and detach the persistent disk from the instance as you need. Also, you can resize that without affecting your applications. Terraform cloud flow diagram. So first we are going to provisioning the VM using the Terraform. Later on that we are going to create the persistent disk, and once the persistent disk is created, we are going to attaching with that in the VM, and we are mounting with the FS tabs. So this entire operation I am performing with the Terraform. We can see the code soon. Moving to the Visual Studio Code. We are at the Visual Studio Code. This entire source code is available on my repository. You can clone from any time. In this video is a continuation of my previous video. The Terraform code is more or less similar, only the few of things only I'm newly added. I'm going to cover on this video. The first one is that compute disk.tf file. We can see the resource one by one. The first resource is that Google Compute Disk resource. This resource going to create the disk in that Google Cloud Platform. We can see the parameter one by one. The first one is that naming. We are assigning the name called persistent disk. Next one is that sizing. In my case, I am assigning with 10 GB. Next one is the types. There are various types is available. Balanced persistent disk, performant persistent disk, standard persistent disk, extended persistent disk. In my case, I am going with performance persistent disk. We call that PD-SSD. Next one is the zone. So in my case, I choose with that US Central 1. The next resource is that Google Compute attaching disk. This resource is used to attaching that existing disk into that visual VM. We can see the parameter disk. You can see here whatever created the earlier resource I am calling from that ID here. Next one is the instance. I create the demo instance. I provide with the instance ID. Next one is the zones where instance is located. That zone I am providing here. Next one is the dependent. Dependent is basically that first the disk will be created, then only touching to that instance. The next script is that start script.sh. This script is going to executing that during the provisionals of the instance. We can see that code one by one. The first one is that we are formatting the disk with ext4 file systems. We are making the sleep for 5. Then we are creating that mounting point. After that we are creating the mounting to the disk, and we are providing the privileging to that data directory. Then we are copying that FS tab to that backup. Then we are making the sleep for 5. Finally, we are make sure that we are mounting the persistent disk across that rebooting by adding by the entry into that /etc FS tab. We are moving to the terminal to executing the Terraform operations. I'm going to click the 3 dot, new terminal. Now I am going to executing the Terraform init command. So already the plugin is installed. Now I am going to executing a Terraform plan command to validate that my syntax. Yes, the syntax is fine. Then I am going to executing the Terraform apply command. Yeah, just I am elaborating this output screen. Yeah, you can see I think there is a 8 resource going to add, 0 changes, 0 destroys. If you scroll up here, there's plus mark is indicating as that the resource going to add. So I'm providing the input is yes. Now the resource is creating on it. It'll take some quite time. Now the Terraform operation successfully completed. We will be moving to the GCP console. We are at the GCP console, so I'm going to click that navigation menu. Then you can going to click on that cloud compute engine, then VM instance. Now you can see here this cloud root 7-demo is newly created. I am going to click on this instance. Under the storage tab, you can see on that two disk, one for the local disk, another for the booting disk. The booting disk is comes with by default that instance. In our case, we are creating the additional disk. It's come from here. You can see I think the size I am attaching with the 10. Also the SSD persistent disks, whatever we are given, it came correctly. Now I am going to log into that SSH into the instance. We can cross verify that whether the mounting point is added or not. Now I log into the mobile XTEM. So create the new sections, SSH. Now I have to copy from that remote host. So I'm going back to my instance. I'm going to add my external IP here. Just I'm placing here. Then in my case I'm going with Ubuntu. Then advanced SSH settings, use the private key. Now I'm going to choose with my private key SSH. This key location, it will be visible on my Terraform code itself. You can see here, this is a code I am storing from here. That location only I am providing to my mobile XTEM. Now I put the OK. Now I am successfully logging into the instance. Now I am going to type with the ls blk. The 10 GB whatever I given, it became here. Also the data I mounted, I am moving to the my data. Yes, also we can cross verify that FS tab. I use cat command to validate. Yes, that entry also defined here. Yeah, that's it my side. I hope this video will be useful to everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.